Greetings, comrades. My name is DimAurora, and welcome back to From the Depths. Now, earlier today, actually, I made a very anger-fueled and annoyance-fueled video based on why I couldn't do custom campaigns, but I kind of forgot that I have a season running, but I also forgot that I have a season running because Generation 6B is out the door. We are now in Generation 7, and Generation 7 has brought some of the most deadly ships I have possibly ever made. Now first up, we actually are going to take a quick look at my little recon aircraft. I have two of them floating around here. So there it is. Doesn't appreciate high altitude, but there she goes. 4-engine, decently fast, sees quite a ways. That's all I need. So it's my perfect little recon plane. It actually has a very far distance, surprisingly. It's also armed with two little 12.7s, I don't know if you saw there, but she's not a bad little ship. And now we'll quickly look at the current flagship of my navy, the Constellation class. And we'll also notice that I have a very different paint scheme now. I've went for a more realistic style with a white-tipped bow because we still are serving the White Wolf. So we are the White Wolf Navy with our white tips on every bow. Now this sucker may look a little bit lacking in firepower, but she can easily rip any ship apart that she pleases. So we're actually going to leave this in place so it can load up its main guns, since they are the true killer here. We're just gonna spawn in the whole fleet over here as I get back to my wonderful amounts of great English usage. So boop. Oh, look at this. It's a mini fleet with the which one are you again? We have the arrowheads, which are the normal patrol boats. They're basically the same thing. These two different classes are sister ships, but they have very potent torpedoes, both classes. It's just that the patrol boat has little anti-aircraft guns in the back, while the spearhead class torpedo boat has, well, some freaking potent torpedoes. So that's my little patrol fleet, actually. We're gonna have a few of those. I'm hoping to incorporate every single style of ship I can possibly think of, just for the fun of it. It's not really necessary to any of the gameplay. It's actually almost detrimental, but you know what? I don't care. And we're just going to go on one of my favorite ships I have made. Not for combat usage, not for any of that, but because it looks frickin' awesome and I put a ton of detail into all of the workings on the deck. This is a dredge ship. These are meant to sit on points. It has a little drone helicopter thruster craft thing here. That's this little defensive point. But other than that, it has a little dredge that I would like to work, but you know what? I think it's fine just sitting here looking like a dredge. And yeah, it pumps up all the water, spurts out the excess, all the processing is right on the deck, and I thought that was really cool and fun to make. But that's really all we have right now. I haven't made many ships in this generation yet. I just have mostly the Constellation to work with. We do have the C1 class cargo ship, but she isn't exactly fully finished. She has the old colors still. She's based off of a Generation 6B ship, but she's got a little searchlight, so I can't really say much else than that. It's got a freaking searchlight. That's awesome. So, anyways, let's get on with what we're doing today. Now, I have already done the entire fleet rearmament. There is no Generation 6B ship anywhere around. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this series anymore. I didn't exactly think that part through. But you know what? Let's just show off a little bit of the firepower that 7 is designed for. Okay. We'll sit on you. You shall be our flagship for this battle. I'm sorry, Constellation, you get to sit over there and look pretty. Let the battle begin. And of course, it's frickin' nighttime. And right off the bat we see the massive amount of flak that comes from all ships, and here comes the Constellation's absolute barrage from her twin 100mm autocannons right here. Fire up to 700 rounds a minute downrange if they are fully operational. And we see the downed Gotha, I think. Yeah, the Gotha is just getting smeared with torpedoes. Ow, 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 ow. That's making me hurt. But now it's just a little Corsair. It's kind of hard to see in this darkness. Ow! Corsair got hit by one of the 12-meter long torpedoes both the patrol boat classes have. And that's it. The battle's over. Jesus. One of the arrowheads didn't exactly appreciate that, but I think we have enough to repair everyone. So, first battle with Gen 7. I've had worse. I've had better, but I've had worse. So we're also getting attacked from quite a few sides here. I have 2 constellations over here. So we're going to try to bait these guys into the channel here. See if I can't do that really fast. And then we'll have to deal with the paddle gun prototype and the paddle gun. Now we also do have 2 pups. I'm thinking about just getting up here and bopping all these in the face and stealing their resources. Because we don't exactly have a monitor or a land invasion, so you know what, screw it, let's just do that. Actually, light patrol fleet, you guys come over here. And Constellation, you prepare, I guess? I don't know what you can do, you can just sit there and look pretty again. Even though you didn't exactly let them off easily last time. So here we are. Now, pups, do you think you two can be smart enough for a little bit to just kind of, you know, not crash into land? That would be fantastic. But I don't know if you're gonna do that, because you're kind of stupid. I don't know, stupid ships. Oh, let's actually get in the battle zone here. Oh, flares away. Oh, look at that, coastal defense. Your missile barrage is useless against mine. And ow, 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 ow. Now, these guns are directly stripped from the Constellation, but made a little smaller. I think they're both 76 mils. I can actually just check now that everything is going to get absolutely mauled. Yeah, a little 76 mil, 140 caliber, because I like my guns being accurate. So I'm just going to actually quickly jump over here. You guys don't have to see this. But we're going to take all those buildings over there, turn them into scrap, and then ship them back in little boxes. And use wood to build metal ships. Yes. One thing I do have to say is that, oh my god, am I glad I do not have to deal with those stupid bots anymore. But also, for those of you who haven't noticed yet, I am only uploading in 720p. I was going to wait until that was done, but I am in fact only uploading in 720p because, well, I want to get videos out. And one of the reasons I wasn't getting videos out, I will admit, is because the extreme amount of time it took to do anything, to upload anything, was starting to really get on my nerves. And I don't like that. So, back to tearing things up. Where the hell is the A on this one? Sir, we have sighted 2 enemy Pup 2 class corvettes. I forgot what they were for a second. Off our coast. What do we do? Well, what do we have for defense? We have the 3-bladed windmill. People will ask me several times what the hell that was about, and I'm not even sure I know the answer, but hey, 3-bladed windmill. Make that a thing. It's the ultimate weapon of death, apparently, according to me. I've captured the ultimate weapon of war. The 3-bladed windmill is mine. And now I'm just gonna wonder what the hell I'm doing with my life and continue on. Alright, last one. This one's the easiest to just get through. Alright, hi there. That wasn't the brightest decision to just stand right on it, but whatever. There we go. Alright, little emplacement as ours, and now it's time to get back to work. So, all of you, do whatever the hell it is you do. C1, guess what, use your supreme speed to come over here, because we're going to scrap all these. Yep, I'm sorry, even the three-bladed windmill. I'm sorry, our blast of war. You served well. You defended. You did the most damage. Good job. But this force is closing in pretty fast, so we might want to get our main force out of here, or at least the poor little escort fleet. They aren't designed for this whatsoever. Actually, escort fleet, you run there and rendezvous, so the poor C1 doesn't get caught up in anything it shouldn't be around. So I'll be right back when we get smacked in the face by paddle guns. Well, it looks like before we get to do any of that, we get to smack something with constellations. So it's a ransack and a Gotha. That's cute. Hi you two, how's it going? Maybe I should bring in the R1 just to annoy them, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay, you might be in a bad situation there, number one, but I promise you will survive. Alright, both of you. It's time to ransack another ransack. No, did I tell you to shoot at that? I told you to shoot at that. Oh, it's their Vulcans. Their Vulcans are screwing over the Gotha. While the ransack is... Wait. Ow. Okay, ow. Okay, can I, like, get the... There we go. Oh, that's a hole. That's a big hole. Oh, and there's more holes about to appear. Here we go. Bop! I'm sorry, ransack. No, I'm not.
Engaging now.
Kill the Gotha. Engage Gotha with all armament. Here we can see our little 40 mils going off. Ow! We took a hit. Our rear guidance director is down. But apparently the Gotha... Oh, the Gotha got screwed by the other constellation. And it just plummets. Goodbye, you ugly warbird. Well, aren't you too proud of yourselves? Look at that 40 mil back there. Nice bofers. Frickin' love these mods. They make it so I can make pretty ships. Oh, it looks like we actually got hit by a torpedo, but didn't really care. Nice. Well, guys, that actually looks like all the time I have for this video. These wankers up here, the Pirate Lord Goldwater's fleet, are taking a little bit longer than I would have appreciated, so we're just going to leave them to their own devices until next time. Next time I'm hoping to just wipe everything off the map in this general vicinity that we can see right now, including you, Mr. 19. You're not getting out of this. In fact, I'm going to hit you the hardest. I'm going to hit you with like 3 constellations. How does that feel? But anyways, guys, again, I am sorry for the earlier video, but I am going to keep it up, because that map editor problem is going to give me an aneurysm if it doesn't, or if I can't figure out how to do it, because I really, really want to get a custom campaign going. But anyways, guys, as for now, DimAurora, signing off.